You're not going anywhere. Don't you know me? I guess sort of you kinda do. I'm your doctor. We'll see. That's where you got it all wrong. I'm not a doctor at all. But what? Don't move. Someone missed their vampire appointment. Yes, the appointment. Don't scream for help. The appointment to see if you'd be a good candidate to be turned into a vampire. But you went to that appointment? You did, didn't you? Oh, but you see, you came in earlier. Your appointment was an hour later. And you were a no-show. Oh, I know. I know. Sometimes the truth hurts. If I'm not your doctor, then who am I? Well, you have heard of me. No, really, you have. But before we get to introductions, isn't there something else you'd like to ask me? You have a lot of things to ask. Oh, yes. How did I find you? Well, you see, someone took a vial of your blood. Yeah. Oh, yes. And with the scent of your blood, I was able to find you. Oh, so easily. Oh, just because I tasted you doesn't mean I can find you whenever I want. That's not really how it works. See, it's been a week since I've seen you. And the amount of people's blood that I have, let's just say, you could fill. No, that'd be too big. I don't want to be telling tall tales. I was gonna say you could fill a small football stadium, but that's a little too big. No, not that much. It's only been a week, not a month. So I would say you could fill. I don't really like filling things like that. Never tried to stack up all the bodies before. But bodies? Oh, yes. You're probably used to the vampires that feed willingly, or at least leave their victims alive, or the big bad Vicky will come and get them. Oh. Fine, let me think of a good analogy. You could fill an entire dump truck with how much bodies would be filled from me feeding this past week? Maybe 2 dump trucks. Okay, maybe now I'm short-selling it. Either way, I don't keep track. So I get for trying to use analogies. I'm gonna keep that for right now. What? Oh, you have more questions. Go ahead. No. Vicky won't be siring you at all. As I said, it was so perfect that she was your sponsor. I couldn't have planned it more perfectly. You see, I'm building an army. Ding, 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 yes. I am Sabrina, at your displeasure. What was that? Oh, I'm the one that Vicky's after. Apparently, yes. I had no idea that she had caught on to the fact that I was making an army. It does kind of put a damper on things. However, she can't stop me. No, because she follows the rules. Oh, getting choked up by the word. And I don't. In order for her to find me or apprehend me or take care of me, or worse, she would have to break a lot of her stupid little silly rules, which she's not going to do. No. Oh, yes. So my plan was to start poaching people from the Vamp Medicore. I figured, why not? These people already had sponsors, which means that they're somewhat vetted, likely to be good candidates to be able to be turned into vampires. As I mentioned, not everybody can. And just turning people that I find on the street, in alleys, the homeless, the downtrodden, the poor, they're not all the best specimens, even if they do transform. As I told you, when you taste blood, you can tell what type of vampire someone will turn into. And as I said, Vicky did a very poor job in choosing you. Well, yes. You're going to be one of the worst vampires ever created. So ruthless, so bloodthirsty. I'll barely have to do any training or commanding of you. Just kind of like a cannon point you in a direction and it'll be great. Absolutely great. What am I doing with my army? Well, no, I'm not just here to cause chaos, even though that's fun. More specifically, I want to stop Vicky and all her stupid rules. You can't kill anybody. You can't feed on anyone and just leave them for dead. You can't turn people whenever you feel like it. You can't create an army. You can't create even a small grouping of people to be your servants or stooges. The list goes on. She's really sucked all of the fun out of being a vampire. The thing is, she's not even that old of a vampire. No, she's not. No. She is not the Vicky Scythemore from thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago. She's more like in her 30s, I think. Young vampire. Well, her name is Vicky Scythemore, and she has the mentality that she does because a medical accident, to be specific. yes. Some of the rumors are true. Ugh, I really don't want to. I don't want to. Shut up. I don't want to talk about Vicky any more. I'd much rather talk about turning you. What? Oh. Well, yes. That is another rule that I will not be abiding by. Vicky thinks it's important to teach those that we turn everything about being a vampire. I don't care if you know anything about being a vampire. Not a damn thing. I'm not here to be your mama. I'm not here to hold your hand as you learn about being a vampire. That's all on you. Figure it out. I don't care. I don't care if you know any of the rules. If Vicky comes after you, nothing will be compromised. And you'll see why in a second. No. I guess I should tell you a little bit about the vampire process. I'm going to feed, specifically from your throat, drain you absolutely dry, except for one singular drop of blood remain in your body, and then you'll have to feed from me. Drink my blood. Yes. Sorry, you have no choice in this matter. This is actually one of my most favorite things to do. Besides draining someone dry. You will find other brethren that are part of my army. Oh, yes. You'll know. They'll find you. And, if you're doing anything against our cause, they will tell me. And I will come after you. So, shall we begin? The most delicious of all feasts. Feed. I said feed, God damn it. That's it. Yes. Drink. Drink of my vampire lifeblood. Alright. Now, you can move. You will writhe in pain. As your body dies, your heart stops pumping blood through every vein, every cell, into your brain. Oh, the vampire transformation really is glorious. I remember when I turned. Yes. It was a fair amount of time ago. Yes, that's it. Cry, whine, beg, in pain. almost done. Look with your vampire eyes. Listen with your vampire ears. Smell with your vampire nose. Don't you dare try to charge me. I am way stronger than you are. And never will be. Now, here's the fun part. You are now part of my army. You will listen to everything I say and do, and any of my subordinates that give you an order directly from me. You will not disobey on pain of death. You will never tell Vicky about me or revolution or the army or anything I tell you. Do you understand? Yes. I'm going to let go now. I'm gonna let you have your free will to attack me if you wish, but I know you won't, if you want to live. Oh, why did you have to obey me just then? Well, I sired you. You have no choice but to obey me. Welcome to Sabrina's army. I'm gonna just leave you here. You're probably feeling mighty hungry. I will say one thing. If you'd rather not get caught by Vicky or any of her soldiers anytime soon, make sure to cover up the evidence. I would never tell you not to end their life, but you might want to do something about the bodies. Up to you, though. I can smell your thirst and ruthlessness. I think I'm going to call you Watchdog. Yes. Alright, well, Watchdog, I'm going to leave you for now. I have other things that need my personal attention, but know that I will be in touch to give you your orders. Have fun.